What's going on, guys? How you guys doing? Welcome to Redcat Live. I know it's not your normal setting because we're not in the studio, but I hope that doesn't bother you guys very much, and I hope in turn it kind of gives you a nice, refreshing review or a fresher view of my boring, dull hotel room. Yeah. Check it, guys. I'm out in Houston, Texas this week, for the next week and a half, actually, visiting some folks and some family. So who knows? I might get away and check out a couple hobby shops. So if you are from Texas, you are from the Houston, Texas area, and you know a spot that I should be hitting up, more specifically, maybe even a barbecue spot I should be hitting up, man, drop it in the comments. I want to know. I know that's all you guys are here for, to hear me talk about food and hang out, right? There's no other reason you guys should be hanging out with me on today's show anyways, right? But let's say what's up to a couple folks, just to be sure that we don't miss a beat here. CJ Hicks beats the entire squad saying what's up from YouTube, so thank you so much for stopping on by. You win the award today, you know, the prestigious I'm First award. There's nothing to win with it, maybe a brownie, but if I send it to you, it might be stale by the time you get it. Thank you, CJ. I appreciate you. Nelson B, what's up, man? Dib El Hout, what up, dog? Little ERC's in the house as well. Francisco Garcia, what's up, homie? How you doing? He's representing the 209. The token channels here as well. And again, guys, normally I'm looking this way because I'm reading comments. This time I'm on this side. In fact, you know what? Let me change some things around really quick and make it so that I can keep tabs. There we go. All right, guys. Fern Solo, what's up, man? Alfonso Ishida, how you doing, homie? Appreciate you. Martin Lara's here as well. Aaron Mathiason's. No, we're not going to Dick's Barbecue in San Antonio, bro. We got to, like, I want to hit some real backyard spots, you know what I'm saying, with the good old candy yams. I want the collard greens. I want them freaking beans, you know. Like, I want the whole spread while I'm out here. Not that I can eat much these days anyways. Just saying. It sounds good, doesn't it? John Michael Chatterone, what's up, homie? How you doing, man? Thank you for stopping by as well. Seth Carranza, what up, homie? How you doing? Hard Body Mafia RC, thank you for stopping by, homie. Appreciate you as always. Thank you for being a part of the community. Tim Quintero, what's up, man? Uchi Wally Wally, Uchi Bang Bang, what's up, homie? How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. D'Angelo Williams, man. Trail Burger. All right, bet. I'm going to check that out while I'm out here for sure. What hobby shops should I be hitting up while I'm out here as well? So make sure you let me know what's up. Uchiwale's representing Phoenix. I appreciate you. Chaz Pfeiffer, he's in the house as well. Carlos Perez, Heather Miller, Model Car Jedi. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Model Car Jedi wants to know what color Ascent he or she should order. I think, in my opinion, I like the red. The red pops. I'm a big fan of the color, but I personally like the body on the blue, with it being dovetailed and bobbed, right, or pinched and dovetailed. I can't talk. It's been a long couple days. That would be my personal recommendation, just because that's how I roll. But you don't have to do what I do. Pick your favorite color, and if you can't decide, flip a coin. One way or another, it'll come out okay. David M., thank you for stopping by, man. Appreciate the love. Boneyard Crawler's Course, what up, man? I appreciate it. It says, love what you have been doing. I appreciate you guys, man. That's awesome, man. I love that. Lahaina, Hawaii in the house. Jordan, Anna, what up, man? I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by, man. Mahalo. See, Redcat says, you should buy two, the blue and the red, because one for every occasion, right? We wear sneakers, you know what I'm saying, for whatever we want to dress like. So, I mean, maybe you got a crawler that you want to match your fit. Just saying. To some people, that's important. I said what I said. Jeff Lozano, what's up, homie? Martin Lara says, delegations is in the house, man. What up, man? Where the rest of you guys at, man? Where's the Black Boys at, man? Where's, you know, Team Yonkers at, man? Where you guys at, homies? Drop your, where you guys are from. I want to know it. I want people to see it. It's a big show, guys. Let's get excited. Let's get riled up. Let's just throw some bows, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it because we got a great show lined up for you guys today. Sure, it's not going to be a very big digital show when it comes to content richness, but it's a great show because today we get to crown a winner for the 2023 SEMA Build Off. As you guys know, we opened it up to an international platform to allow anyone everyone across the whole entire world to be able to participate in this amazing build-off. Of course, I got nervous getting close to the end there because I honestly thought that I wasn't going to see an international star jump into the mix. But sure enough, Dylan Show, in fashion, comes out swinging and grooving. Now, does he have what it takes to take the crown? I mean, he brought a build from last year. There are some changes that we'll go over in detail on that I was able to see from my naked eye, as well as the content I was able to acquire that was shared. Take into consideration, guys, I was mainly using content for these builds that was actually physically shared out on the platforms. So if there was stuff that was older from the vehicle previously, technically I wasn't able to reuse anything unless it was specific to the actual build and posting with the appropriate hashtags. A lot of you guys were asking what you guys had to do. Well, step one was to build the awesome ride, right? Step two was going to be making sure that you tag Redcat and use the appropriate hashtag. Step three was for you guys to sign up on our website, the registration form, to see if you guys made it. There was actually a few cars that jumped into the mix that didn't register. So they did almost everything right, but they didn't finish the last step. And unfortunately, we had to move them slightly, quietly out of the way. But we will talk about some of the best cars that I feel and the entire Redcat team feels deserves to be on this list. And for all of you guys that put yourselves out there, all of you guys that stepped out on a limb, took a leap of faith, putting your work out on display for the entire world to see, I commend you guys. It's not an easy thing to do. And there's people that are going to be in the group, and no matter who wins today, I hate to say it, there's going to be some negative people that are just going to blow up because they feel this and they feel that. Well, you know what? That is an opinion. And we already know what opinions are like. Everyone has one. And at the end of the day, the winner of the SEMA Build Off was won by a series of votes. We brought in the entire staff of our team at Redcat, individually one by one, and shared the finalists' vehicles one by one, having them score the vehicles from one number to another number. And that's how we were able to differentiate what was going to be the final three, and then the final two, and then the final one. This deliberation was not an easy one. And I have to say, you guys made it extremely difficult on us to pick a winner this year. And that's a good thing. In my opinion, probably the best thing that could ever happen. I'd rather have more amazing builds like the ones we had this year than ever before for a specific reason. It shows that the bar has been raised over and over again. It shows that the creativeness that you guys bring to the table is amazing in the forefront of RC lowriding and RCing in general. A lot of you guys don't know this or not, but the scale crawling scene has been big for many years, something that I've been a part of and been able to see and watch grow and appreciate immensely. To see that kind of passion go into the detail into some of these builds was humbling, to say the least. You guys stepped it up so far that I'm afraid that the next year and the year after is just going to get more and more crazy if we do want to continue doing this. Now, at the end of the day, every single one of you guys that decided to step out on a limb and put your pride and joy out on display for the entire world to see, I give you flowers. I want you guys to have your flowers and have your moment. I don't care how small or how big of a build you went for, whether you shot for the moon or just stayed level with something basic and safe. You're amazing. Your build is amazing. And don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Art is art. And it's defined by the person that's doing it. If it's art and beautiful to you, then it's beautiful to you. Doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be beautiful for the next person. In this situation, picking a car that would best represent Redcat at SEMA for the entire world to see, hundreds of thousands of people walking by, is very much something that means the world to us to offer the community. There is not a single other company that takes it to that level when it comes to manufacturers like we have, and we're proud of it. We're not big-headed about it, but we're proud of it because it's you, the community, individually and as a whole, that drives the force as to what we want to do next. No one thought that a hauler was going to come out of our stable when it did, but it did, and that was a cultivation of years of work. I told you guys, if that was in the works 2 years ago, just imagine what's been worked on or started to work on between that project when that project started and when that project ended. So let's continue saying what's up to a couple different folks, and then we're going to start highlighting some of these rides that people put themselves out on a limb for, and I'm telling you right now, they all deserve their respect. So if you're in the group and you're being negative, you know what? Save it. We don't need the negativity. If you want to be positive, give people their accolades, give people their flowers where they're rightfully deserved, and that's every single person that entered. Do so. That is what we're going to do, because the community's got to stay positive to thrive. Cancer, it's got to get cut out. So remember that, guys. Luis Rodriguez, much love from the East Coast. Big O Capo, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, homie. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Block Boys Drop Zone. Hey, Fallbrook, California. Delegations RC. I love it. I love it. Nelson Beast coming straight from Miami. MI, the 305. I hope I said that right. I just feel like little Pitbull. Mr. International. Hey. Okay, Block Boys Denver. Block Boys Washington, man. They worldwide now, man. They doing it big. Appreciate you guys being in here. Kevin Mayers, representing San Jose, California. Man, I appreciate you. Bay life. That's what it's about, man. I'm not saying nothing, you know, about anywhere else, but, man, the Bay is where your boy's heart's always going to be at, so I appreciate that. Block Boys representing Compton as well, man. I love that, man. Vince Vargas, Redcat for the win. Thank you for the comment, brother. We always appreciate it. David M., hello from Temple, Texas, man. I love it. San Jose's always representing, man. Back and forth, back and forth. Ricky Weeble, man, thank you for stopping on by, bro. And yes, we can spoon whenever you want, but I got to be Big Spoon because I like holding on, you know. Let's see. Uchiwale wants to know, will there be any price drops on the Impala on Black Friday or any other between now and Christmas? Historically speaking, we always have sales going on, especially when we're going into Black Friday, as well as into the holiday. I don't know. I haven't been told what is going to be on that, and if we're going to do that, what the dates are going to be. But I would assume that something would be in the works, and just be patient with us while we work on those things. Obviously, it's been a crazy busy year so far with drops. We have the SEMA Build Off. We have the new product dropping that we've done. So it's been a crazy one. So now we can kind of switch gears and get back to those sales that a lot of you guys love over the years. So thank you for that. Martin Lara says, Grapevine and Green Thumb are his favorites because they're Delegation RC products or builds. I appreciate that, man. Much love. Yoshi Rivera, I'm in your hotel room, bro. Bob Rivera, man. What's going on, brother? Crawlin' B-Tone says, I'll have an entry for you next. I got in the game way too late this year, and that's okay. So keep working on that, man. I'm looking forward to seeing that build coming up. And any of you guys that want to jump in and want to do this next year, man, if this happens, definitely something you're going to want to have fun with and enjoy, you know, to your maximum potential. Bobby's RC Garages, rcgarages.com, man. Thank you for stopping by, brother. Always good seeing you guys. Let's see. CJ Hicks, when can we get a Grand Prix for a lowrider? Oof. That's a tall order, but you never know. Guys are hearing and they're watching. Maybe something can get written down and maybe something can be added to that book. We'll definitely put a pin in that. Thank you for that. Hard Body Mafia says, I hope you show that beautiful Cyclone. Who knows I don't even know if it made the cut. We'll have to wait and see, guys. Hobbies for Life. Prayers for all overseas with the attack. Much love, man. Absolutely, man. Chaz Pfeiffer said it. Hashtag don't be a crappy person. I agree with you. That's a Bayism, right? That like we like to call. Let's see. Joshua Trujillo, Boattail Riviera. Haven't been given any more updates the last month or so because I've been so wound up with this. And of course, I've been out of the office for the last week and will be for the next 2 weeks. But as soon as I get back and get some more information, or if I'm updated with any information, I'll definitely make sure that we either post it and or share it on the next show. And as a reminder, guys, next week there will not be a live show. We're going to be shutting down next week's live for some small maintenance that we're doing, primarily to my stuff that we use on the regular. Not my personal stuff, but I mean like the studio stuff that we have. So we'll be back the week after for sure. Steven Mercado, East Los Angeles delegations. I love it. Isaac Gabriel, I don't own a Redcat, but still support anything RC. You guys rock. I appreciate the kind words. That always goes a long way, and we always greatly appreciate the positive reinforcement and just the positive vibes, man. So, hey, you know what? Welcome, man. You a citizen. I appreciate that. Clive, are there any updates on the RDS hop-ups? You know, I've actually inquired about that a few times in the last few weeks. I haven't been given any specifics just yet, but I hope to get some here hopefully for the next show for you guys. Just like myself that has my own RDS, I'm with you. I want some upgrades. I'm ready for some of the upgrades that Shane leaked out for us a few weeks or a few months back, and I hope those come to fruition pretty soon. All right. Kevin Mayer says he would love to see a 67 or 68 Impala come out of Redcat. Both amazing rides, man. I agree with you. Joe Sparza, Reefs RC's in the house. That's what's up, man. Houston, Texas, Francisco Camacho. Francisco, man, where's the good barbecue spot, bro? I'm in Houston. Drop it, homie. I'm in downtown Houston. I need to find some barbecue. Call me. All right. I'm going to scroll down, guys. We have a lot of comments here popping up. Shane says soon for those hop-ups. So he actually is in the chat, and he said soon that we'll have some stuff coming up. She's like, Oscar got the presidential suite. Actually, I got the Taco King suite. So you got a little kitchen back there. They even stocked it up with some carne asada, some tacos, some tortillas. You know what I'm saying? They're ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, CBR Jigsaw, we need a bomba. I agree, brother. A nice bomb, maybe an old deluxe, something with some curvature to a body. I agree with you 100%. That would be amazing in itself. Do you blow dry? Do you blow dry your beard? And is that gray painted on? No, I don't blow dry. I air dry. I do use my beard comb. So if you don't know, you better check out my TikTok, King Big O on TikTok. I actually have a video of what I use and the products that I use on my beard. Yeah, and the gray is natural, unfortunately. Let me rephrase that. Wifey loves it. So fortunately, it's gray. The salt and pepper is natural. Aaron Mathiasen, what temperature do you like your ketchup? Ice cold. And not on my tacos. How about them Oscar accessories? We're still waiting on that, huh? The taco T-shirt, maybe the antenna balls with the taco shape with my little face. I can see that. We need to make me into a cartoon. I don't know what we're gonna do. Eric's like, what did I walk into? All right, guys, well, let's get into it. We're all caught up with comments. I appreciate you guys. You guys have been amazing and been a pivotal puzzle pieces to this amazing community that we all love. And as I told you guys, as we go through these, I don't want to hear no hate. I don't want to hear no negativity. We're doing this from our hearts because we love supporting the community. And these folks put a build, and they actually posted them up, trying to go and be the best that they possibly can be, and they deserve all the respect possible. They don't need to be trash talked. They don't need to be talked about in any negative light. Give people the respect that they deserve and give them their flowers. You guys always talk about giving people flowers in the groups. Well, here's your opportunity to do it the right way. So as you guys start seeing some of these amazing builds that we're going to go over and talk about, make sure you give that love, man. Give that positive vibe out, man. We need to keep that going in life. Life's too short to be negative and salty about anything. So let's make sure that we're doing it with nice, sweet tacos. Well, nice sweetness and tacos. Because maybe I'm onto something, like some sweet tacos, like sweet and spicy. Just saying. Respect. That's what it's about. All right, guys. Well, let's get into it. Let's do it. Here we go. 2023 SEMA Build Off. I'm not even going to share anything else. You know what? Forget everyone else who entered, because I'm going to share with you guys the winner. The winner was done at was actually dropped a picture, and this thing is amazing. This thing is top notch. It was actually built by his name is Oscar Ramirez. Yep, his name is Oscar Ramirez, and he submitted this picture at 11:59 p.m. right before the midnight cutoff, and this is the winner, guys. So I don't care what you say, this is the winner. Boom! I built this. Yep, that's my car. I win. Show's over. Deuces. No? What do you guys think? That's legit, right? That's my build. That's the 2023 SEMA Build Off. It's going to be at the booth. You know what I'm saying? I even added this cord to it so I don't lose it. It didn't come with the cord. I added it so that I could keep track of where it's at. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. So, what? I don't care. It's my whip. All right. Just kidding. Not the winner. But I thought you guys might actually like that a little bit and have a little fun with it. So, yeah, it's worth some money, bro. I still have like 4 or 5 of these things. So, we'll get it going. All right. So, let's share a different page with you guys. Let's see. All right, here we go. So we're going to start with a couple builds, guys. We're going to start with none other than Mr. Brendan Armstrong. He submitted this beautiful ride. I believe it sits on an LRH 285 chassis. Hopefully you guys can still hear me well. Hey, if you guys don't know Brendan is an amazing artist, paints amazingly. I might be partial because I am lucky enough to own one of his painted products. Very, 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 very nicely done. I believe his daughter, if I'm not mistaken, uses this one at some of the hop-offs. I believe it's his daughter. And I could be wrong, Brendan. If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. But if you want great paint work done, custom artworks with a K on Instagram, can't go wrong. He does amazing work. Awesome build. It's a build that's been around for a few years now. Didn't have the total details, but it's an amazing build. Let's give him his love. Let's give him those likes. Let's give him those thumbs up. Definitely something I feel that is out of the norm, and he's getting air on a hard body. So keep that in mind. Not much more to share on that specific build as far as details. He didn't share as many pictures as I'd like to have seen, but nonetheless, great build. So I applaud you, man. Thank you, Brendan, for entering in and being a part of the community there. All right, this is one that came up next. This is the infamous Cyclone. And yes, this bad boy was actually one of my faves. And it's an amazing build, all in its own. Very nicely done. The body was amazing. You don't see this, and this is one of the reasons why it was one of my, no, not all-time favorites, but one of my favorites in general, just because it was something that wasn't normal. Now, does it really fit within the realms of a lowrider? Maybe not completely, right? It's a Cyclone, and it's, definitely, leaves a lot to want at the end game, but it's an amazing build. It's a hard body build. A lot of work, a lot of passion was put into this, and I really honestly believe that this man, Carson Wyatt, deserves his respect for thinking outside the box and bringing us something that we just have not seen yet when it comes to the RC lowrider scene. So let me see, there's the back of it right there. So we can get a couple more here. A couple glamour shots here. We go. Great build. Great build. So Carson Wyatt, man, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for entering in and being a part of the community. Your hard work, your dedication did not go unnoticed. I can only imagine what you're going to do next, man. So thank you so very much for that. All right, another build that we're going to go. And just so you guys know, you guys are asking who won. We're not there yet, guys. We're going to go over all these builds that, in my opinion, deserve to be talked about, and we're going to go and announce the winner at the end here. Next up, Felix Jose Delgadillo, man. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Felix Jose had this awesome build that you guys see here, a pickup truck. I didn't see a lot of pictures of it actually completed. I did see it completed, but I didn't see pictures posted of its completion using the appropriate hashtags. But an amazing build in itself. He actually had 3 cars that he entered in. And if you know Felix, all of his work is amazing. He loves it. He's passionate about it. Definitely brings a different flavor when it comes to the scene. And he's humble as can be. So I appreciate everything that Felix does, and I always love talking to him. He's a great dude to talk to. Here's this 61, I believe, that he built as well. This was something that was still a work in process last year, if I'm not mistaken, but he kind of continued on with it. Let's see here. Here we go. Get some pattern work right there. Very worthy build at the end of the day. I love that it's outside the box. Check out his interior. There's his engine bay. Rocking dual 6 volts. And this is his 3rd car, which is actually a car that he's built a while back as well. We've seen it a few different times. Very well executed. Felix, man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for participating and being a part of the community. Keep up the great work. I can't wait to see what you do next, brother. All right, next up is actually one of my faves. This young man, Isaiah Padilla. And Isaiah, if you're watching, I'm sorry, bro. I've seen you've been calling me nonstop. I've been out of town with family matters, so I've not been able to get to the phone at all. But I got to meet Isaiah's mother at the Las Vegas Lowrider Super Show a few weeks ago. And let me tell you something, man. When it comes to the youngsters that are in the game, setting the bar and trying to, you know, build with people that have been building for years, I commend them. And Isaiah, in my opinion, bro, you have one absolutely amazing ride. I love what you did. The paintwork's amazing. Really well done. I know that you had your heart set on coming out to Las Vegas as well. And you told Mom, hey, if I win, I want to go. So let's give Isaiah a big shout out. That's the young generation right now doing it big, putting in work, making sure that the hobby stays alive and well. So Isaiah, man, thank you so very much for what you're doing for the community. You're a big part of it at this point, and I can't wait to see what you continue to do in the future. All right, this build unfortunately was not one that I seen finished photos of, but I wanted to show it because this is the type of stuff that I love to see. As we're seeing builds being posted, I actually personally prefer seeing builds being built and the progression of them. But a lot of you guys like to keep them close to heart, and I get that, and I respect that 100%. You guys all bring your A game, and I know a lot of you guys keep your cards very close. So I was actually hoping that this thing would have populated out at the end. But I can see he's off to great things. Low_16. Thank you so much for participating, tagging us. Hopefully it's a build that we get to see completed for next year's SEMA Build Off if we continue to have it. So thank you so much for that. What? Pinches Lowriders in the house? Homie, what up? What up, man? Always good talking to you, bro. Oh, man, I miss talking to you, man. We always have some good conversations at the show. All right. Next one up is Marco Salinas. Marco Salinas, if you didn't know, actually recently won one of our giveaways. And this was his build. And again, I love it. It's something that is outside of the box, not your normal build. Tried adding some scroll work there, I see. You got some work back here. Did not see an actual more photos that I wanted to see of it. You know, it would have been nice to see some more 360 shots, maybe to find out what's going on back here in the trunk. But Marco, man, thank you, bro. I appreciate you being a part of the community. Appreciate all you're doing. And, man, I look forward to seeing what else you continue to build as well. All right. RCDC_customs on Instagram. This thing was entered last year. And this thing is bagged. I believe it does not have servos. I want to know more about this build. I really do. From what I can tell, there's a Hexfly ESC there, which tells me it definitely is a Redcat. But this thing just has me so intrigued on so many levels. And I wish I knew more about it. I wish I could see more about it. I wish there was a lot more photos of it in higher detail as well. I think it would have done him a lot more justice. Again, the reason I love it is something that we don't normally see. It's not a body that a lot of folks have. And he did a stellar job at this. I mean, look at that interior right there. So, man, killer work. I love it. Man, I appreciate all the hard work and dedication you put into this build. And I'm excited to see what else you bring to the table. So thank you so much. RCDC_customs on Instagram. Man, I salute you, homie. I appreciate that. All right, next one is Ricardo Mijo Broiques. This build came up on the feed as well. Love the paint work. The pattern work is nice. Did not get to see many more pictures aside from these that I've seen with the appropriate hashtags, but we still got it into the mix for everyone to see and enjoy. I love that this is a key point. I don't care if you take it to a parking lot. I don't care where you take your car. You took it outside. And I love anyone that does that. That you automatically stand out, in my opinion, to be able to take photos outside and just, you know, do them in its natural elements, allowing natural light to work on it. Yeah, great work. Ricardo, man, I appreciate you, man. I salute you, homie. Appreciate you for being a part of the community. Yeah, man, we'll keep eyes on that build as it goes on. And we'll see what happens next, homie. Next up, Rodney Young. He has 3 cards he brought to the table. Rodney's a stout member of the community, very active. Always appreciate his comments and his posts. Here he's got his Monte that he shared with us. And again, decided to take it off the table and go outside. And I'm not going to lie, you know, I'm actually digging this silver 59 with the 26ers on it. It has this look to it that's just beastie, you know? And I believe he also has a caddy, there it is, that he also posted using the hashtags. Roddy, man, I appreciate you sharing these beautiful builds with us, man. Keep up the great work. Can't wait to see what else you come up with in the near future. All right. Next up is the homie Teddy. If you don't know Teddy, Teddy's a great dude, man. Such a positive ray of light. I follow him on his personal page as well. I love what he does in his own, you know, community. Just a positive sunshine type of person, and I love his vibe. So, Teddy, man, thank you so much for sharing your build. Monte got the custom wheels on it as well, sitting nice and tight. I love that the paint is not your, you know, regular, you know, multi-pattern type of design. It's just wild and out there, just something different. And I think it's a great refresher to what we have going on. I love that that work of the paint goes underneath as well. Just an awesome stuff, man. Love to see it, bro. So, Teddy, man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being a part of the community. Keep up the great work, man. I salute you, homie, man. All right. So, those are just a few. Now we're going to go to the finalist list. Here we go. So in our finalist list, we have a few vehicles that you guys can see here. We're going to start with Aaron Ayala. in his Sunset, what do you call it? Sunset Passion build. Representing Block Boys, of course. And man, I'm going to give him his flowers right off the bat because he absolutely did an amazing job on this build. I mean, thinking outside the box. I love the detail work he did on the trunk. He did a lot to this build, and this build by itself is just an insane amount of work. I can tell he has so many hours going into this, and I have so much respect for anyone that really just goes this wild out on this on their builds, you know. Got the sunroof there, the trunk and the hood butterfly open as well. The murals that you see there on the front were done by Chris Golightly, Straight Up RC, so big shout out to Chris. Chris actually used to be a Redcat employee back in the day. I love seeing him support the community and doing his thing, so much love to you, Chris. Keep up the great work. Love the choice of colors all the way around. The reds, you know, blending in with the oranges and into the yellows, and yeah, it's just, I love it, man. Just an awesome build all the way around. Really well done. See, and this is what kind of made me go, wow, we're dealing with a whole nother breed of folks. The homie went out and got his card made for his show car, which is awesome. Had someone in the studio photograph his car for this. So, dude, that's next level stuff right there, Aaron. I appreciate that, man. Just an all-around fun build, you know? So big shout out to the entire Block Boy Nation with chandeliers in the car, because that's how they roll. And hold on, I want to show you guys one of my favorite pictures. This one. My homie's got floor mats, like when you take your ride out to get, you know what I'm saying, washed or worked on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some trick work, man. So big shout out to Block Boys. Big shout out to Aaron. I salute you, homie. You did an amazing job on this build. Pat yourself on the back. The entire community is proud of you, as they all should. Every single one of you guys so far have been amazing. So thank you, Aaron, man. Thank you for being a part of this, and thank you for just, you know, raising the bar. All right, Ant Dog with El Diablo. Very nicely, exquisitely done build, in my honest opinion. Love the paint work. I love that the paint scheme matches the undercarriage as well. There's underneath right there as well. Obviously, he's rocking the Super Pump by Jeffries. Painted undercarriage, the pan. It's got the Continental kit with the soft / hard top removable top. The faux convertible, I should say, right? See the detail work on the inside there as well. I saw later pictures posted, I think 2 days after, or the day after we finished, and I really wish I would have seen more of the interior, but a great build all the way around. Detail engraving work in the wheels. I love it, man. Great stuff. Great work. Ant Dog, man, I appreciate you, man. You did an amazing job, and definitely worthy of being up here with the rest of these amazing folks. Next up on the list, Dylan Long Cho. For those of you guys that don't know, Dylan had this build last year, and of course, when we had his build put up, or he shared his build, we did not have it set up to be an international competition, but in everyone's honest opinion, this car was the winner. And you guys as a community voiced your opinion strongly about it, and I absolutely agree. Jeff Lozano, you know, ended up being the winner here stateside, and even he had an amazing amount of respect to give and extremely kind words when we interviewed him at SEMA about his build, and he loved it as well, man. Great stuff by Dylan. Dylan honestly raised the bar tenfold last year. And I was expecting to see either a new build from him or something with some changes. And I'm glad I was thinking that, because that's exactly what I got. He used to have a white interior with black piping. This time he actually changed the entire interior of the car, going with the classic black looking leather. He's got the seat belts. The windows actually go up and down. He's got door panels. He's got a brake pedal, gas pedal, weather mats. That box underneath the passenger side does light up. Got his custom steering wheel as well. The top does open and close manually, but it does open and close. His engine bay is exquisite. Got the brake booster. He's got the box over here for the AC unit on the opposite side. You got your battery box with the emblem on top of it, radiator support. Like, this is just an all-around great build. And this build is called Midnight Sunset. And of course, Dylan did a fabulous job on this build. And honestly made it to a point where it's just almost impossible to take him down in any way, shape, or form. Not that anyone wants to, but I'm saying it's just that great of a build, you know? And it deserves its respect, honestly. Here's another shot of the interior. So you can see the backside as well. Just really well done. Trunk is also done on this bad boy as well. This was a video of last year that he posted. The video was not part of the decision factor, but for the show purpose, I went ahead and took some links so that we can share some of these videos with you guys. There's the trunk. Oh, get it. And it still hops too, so I love it, man. Dylan Show, man, you're a GOAT, bro. Honestly, there's just no way that people can not be absolutely and utterly inspired by the amazing work that you did into this. So, Dylan, man, I salute you, homie, man. Much love, all the way from Paris, France. Just a great work, man. I love it. Next up, local favorite, two-time crown winner, Jeff Lozano, and his brown-eyed girl. Or was it brown-eyed girl? Let me know if I got that wrong for some reason, Jeff, but I believe it's brown-eyed girl, if I'm not mistaken. This, when Jeff dropped this bad boy, and he dropped his pictures, it's exactly what I expected when you're in a competition like this. He had his vehicle set up in full display mode with every picture possible of every angle you can imagine of his beautiful ride to highlight the amazing work he does. Listen, you're not going to dethrone Jeff Lozano without a fight. Not a physical fight, but figuratively a fight. He came out swinging from his paint work to his paint scheme. Interior was on point. It's on lock. Display is exquisite. Underhood also done up. Like, I mean, when this car dropped, I honestly was at a point where I was like, well, that's over, game over. But I felt this way 3 different times in like 24 hours. So look at that interior. Look at that underhood. And Jeff does amazing work on his paint, man. Every car that he's ever done, including the ones he does not show for SEMA Build Off purposes, is done amazingly well. Love the scroll work on the bumper as well. Just, he used all the awesome details to the brake calipers. He even used a Redcat stands to display it. Like, this is exactly what I would expect from someone that is a 2-time crown winner. And Jeff, you did not disappoint, brother. You did an amazing job. And man, I'm giving you your virtual bouquets of flowers here over and over again because, dude, you did a great job. And there's no doubt about it why you are considered one of the top builders when it comes amongst these amazing groups, this amazing group of SEMA Build Off builders. So thank you for all you do, Jeff, to the community. I know that you're a great pillar. You help a lot of folks navigate through finding their stuff. You love the positiveness and you love the positive vibe, and that's exactly why, you know, I love the stuff that you do, because I see your hard work and dedication in these builds. So thank you again, man. I salute you, homie. All right, and now we're gonna go to the one and only Jesus Martinez, who does not build, but he buys. I'm just kidding. No, Jesus Martinez was actually very lucky and fortunate enough to acquire King Midas. And if you don't know King Midas was a build, and if you guys can tell me the name of the person that built it, just for the comments purpose and for voice purpose, that I can relay that out, please let me know. I want to make sure I don't mess that up, and I don't have that. I do have that information somewhere else on my screens, but I don't want to keep my eyes off of this. But this was King Midas, an amazing black and gold build, representing Team Yonkers, of course. Very well done. Love this car as well. The interior is on point. Definitely something that we have not seen very much of. Justin, that's who it was. Justin Quillen, is that how I pronounce it, Isaiah? Justin, I'm gonna, in English I feel it'd be like Quillen, but I believe it's Quillen because the two L's give a Y sound in Spanish. So, you know, I'm just trying to accentuate my native tongue. But great work by Justin on this build, and great work by Jesus for talking him into giving it to him and buying it off of him. It's a great build nonetheless. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Quillen. Okay, bet. I love the twisted spoke design going on here. You got the valve stem. You got the scroll work on the wheel. Very, very well done. Amazing work. I love it. There's the undercarriage as well. Painted to match with the King Midas logo. There's the undercarriage as it sits. And there's Jesus proudly holding that vehicle. You can tell he needs a taco at this point because he looks famished. I need to hook my homie up. See, we need to get you Oscar's tacos to enjoy. Awesome stuff. He ended up winning, looks like first place at this one with that car. So it's already a show winning car at that. So Jesus, man, thank you so much for participating. Thank you for putting this beautiful ride on display. Justin, builder, thank you as well for elevating the game and doing amazing work and just, you know, just helping pushing and elevate the hobby the way it should be, right? So I appreciate all you guys doing this and working collectively to bring us yet another amazing build. All right. One of my next favorites as well, and they're all my favorites, dude. I shouldn't say that because all of these cars I had to talk up in front of a panel of people, and I had to tell them why this car should win and why this car should win, and every car had to win. So, I mean, just so you guys know, I myself did not, this is the third year I did not vote. I didn't vote because I see these builds with you guys all year long, and I didn't want to be a deciding factor or show any favoritism. So we left it to the rest of the team to navigate, and I would step up and express to them why I love this car, and the next car why I love this car. Nothing negative on each car. I would just say what I love about the car and let them examine the photos. This is Dr. Green Thumb by none other than Joel Esparza. Joel did an amazing job on this build, in my humblest opinion. I love the paint work. Not a lot done as far as the details into the interior of the car, of course. We definitely could be lacking or needing a little bit more, but his underhood display, his trunk display, amazing, on point. His paint is flawless. I love the paint on this car. Stands out from 30 feet away and 5 inches away. It just screams at you. Joel did an amazing job. And he's probably one of the most humblest builders that I've ever met in person. I've met a lot of you guys in person. I can say that about a lot of you. Joel definitely stands out to me because he really is just one of those genuine guys that loves helping the community. And when someone's hurting in the community, be it a kid that breaks something at a show, he will take parts out of his own pocket and make sure that they get them up and running. And he always tries to make them whole again. And people like that are not something we see every day. You know, people like that are a dying breed. And Joel, I appreciate everything you do for the hobby. I appreciate you being a part of the hop-offs that are there. You're enjoying. I know you don't like when I take pictures of your face with that look when you're trying to measure the hop. But man, your ride is as beautiful as your soul, brother, and I appreciate everything you're doing out there. So thank you again. Thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you for being a member, and I look forward to seeing what else you also build in the future. All right, next up, we got Luis Luna with Lady Orange. This build was also equally an amazing build in my opinion. And he had another build that he had started. I didn't see any finalized pictures of it, but if that build goes into next year's, it's going to be a tough one to beat because it's a gorgeous build nonetheless. But here's some of the interior work on Mr. Luna's ride. And this, of course, is called Lady Orange. Check out that trunk. Got 415s. Bah! That's some slap right there. Got the pumps. I love that you also have the lines going to the pumps. Nice little added touch. Look at that. He also went out and did the brake pedal and gas pedal. No full gauges, but not abnormal to see in a lot of the higher end show cars that we've seen in the lowrider world, right? But amazing work nonetheless. A lot of detail was done into this. Every single one of those little dots you see there has to be hand done to emboss. And what I love about his build too is that his underhood, not bad as well. Got some good detail work. Under the hood right there, it's got some support with some scroll work. He's got a radiator support going on here as well, which I like to see. Very nice. Little further shot. And I thought I had a picture of there, underneath. Red Wolf RC says it's Miss Orange now. Bet. Appreciate that. Look at that. Paint to match as well. I love the color chosen on the axle. Something that we don't normally see. Everyone goes chrome, so I like the little touches there as well. So Luis, man, I appreciate your build, man. Gorgeous build. I can't wait to see what else you do, homie. Definitely worthy of being amongst these amazing builders as well. All right, and dude, honestly, this was one of my, I say this is also another one of my favorites that stood out to me when I saw it. And it's this bad boy right here. The van. Like, dude, it's just an awesome looking van. I love the paint colors chosen. He's got some interior as well. I think this build is an awesome build, all in all. It reminds me of my dad's, late 70s van that he had like this. It wasn't like this, but, I mean, it had it was a conversion van, you know what I'm saying? And we used to travel to Mexico all the time and all around the U.S. because, it was fun to do. So, like, this brought back a lot of memories seeing this. So I appreciate this amazing build. The lights on top of the roof do work. The marker lights on the side work. And then he's got the glowing spade on the side that you guys see there as well. There is some interior work done that I can see. One thing that I did not understand why is he has the bottom part of the dash painted blue but I didn't see any blue elsewhere on the car. So I was wondering why the choice of color changed there. Maybe it was the original color. Maybe didn't have a chance to get it completed. But man, top-notch build. Love it. You did a great job. I commend you, man. Congratulations. Thank you for being a part of the community and putting this amazing build out for the entire world to see. All right. Next build up is none other than Delegation RCs, another Delegation RCs. This is, dang, we got 2 Delegation RC vehicles as finalists. Dr. Green Thumb, Joe Esparza, and Seth Carranza. Delegation RCs coming strong. You know, we got Block Boys in here as well. A lot of different groups being represented. Team Yonkes is in here as well in the whole list. So that's really cool to see. I didn't even realize that until just now. That's, dude, that's awesome. That's really cool to see. So I'm sure Papa Martin Lara, president of delegations, is proud to see his squad representing, and as well as Team Yonkes, seeing their squad represent, as well as Block Boys RC, their squad being on here as well. Everyone's being represented. I love it, man. So Seth has this build that he got for us. Looks like it's a 59. Love the paintwork, love the patterns. Looks like the patterns are underneath and on top, which is not something I'm used to seeing. Swivel seats, which is a first for me to see. Heart-shaped steering wheel. And guys, take into consideration, this is a young man right here. Like Isaiah, as we spoke on earlier, this is the future generation building right now. I believe this young man is in his late teens as we speak. And to build to this level of quality at this age is amazing. I'm kind of scared for a lot of y'all going into the next couple of years if this boy keeps going this way, because this build is really nice. Look at that. Even the back was painted to match the patterns. The back of the seats. Hood opens one way, trunk opens the other. We got suicide doors. Look at that. And then I believe, and of course the homie went outside and had pictures taken of his ride outdoors. Again, great touch with what looks to be the Los Angeles skyline in the background. Undercarriage also done up as well. Just a great build, man. Seth, I'm impressed, bro. You did an amazing job on your build, and you should be very proud to be up here with these heavy hitters. Will it have what it takes? Does it have what it takes to be a winner? I mean, we'll know here shortly as we start to go down the list of winners, but great detail. He has a button that he was hitting to make the lights turn off and on. And I believe, like Dylan, he has an engine that turns over. There it is. And Martin, this is his own actual paintwork. Dude, think about it, guys. This youngster right here, and I say this with the utmost respect, this young blood, late teens, I think a few years ago was getting in trouble for watching my Redcat live shows by his mom because he wasn't going to sleep but watching our show instead, because this was his passion. Like, that is impressive to see what he's been doing and the amount of passion he has for this. So, wow. Okay. You guys see him. I see you, Seth. All right. Let's change screens here. All right. So there you guys have it. Those were our top choices, our top performers, I should say, when it comes to the entirety of the actual 2023 RC Lowrider SEMA Build Off. They're all the same words, just kind of mixed up. And I think each one of these guys did an amazing job, and each one deserves their love and their recognition for what they've done in this sector of the hobby. So if you guys can do me a huge favor, if you guys can drop some flower emojis for all these guys, just drop them right now in the comments. I don't care if you're on YouTube or Facebook. Drop fires, drop flowers, let them know that they're loved and appreciated. It takes a lot to step out of your comfort zone and put your artwork on display, fearing that people are going to trash talk or talk negatively. So, give these folks the respect and the love that they desperately deserve, because each one of you guys did an amazing job. You guys did such an amazing job that this was hands down one of the most difficult choices that we've had to make to pick a winner. I would venture to say this is even harder than a decision to pick a winner when Louis Alcala and Jeff Lozano were going head to head. It was the right choice to take both of those cars that year. And this year, last year and this year, we told you guys we're going to stay with the norm. That is a thing of the past. We're going to stick to one winner take all, right? And based on that, we did a voting system and had the entire company vote one car by one as to where they fall as far as their favorites. And there was a point system regarding what points were there. And in some cases, the top three contenders were off by literally 1 to 3 points from first, second, third. And I think 2 points away from fourth. It was that close of a call because some folks loved the way one build looked while others loved the way a different build looked. Everyone has a preference. Everyone has a like. Everyone has a want. And I know that for a lot of you guys want to see certain people win. You guys are fanatics of other builders as well. And you guys have alliances at the end of the day. Because I have so much respect for all of you guys in the community, I opted to not cast a vote, as I've done in the previous 2 years. And it's very important that I don't cast a vote, because being a voice figure within the company, as well as the opportunity to be blessed to be here with you guys on live streaming like we do every week and be able to be at shows with you guys, I'm humbled. I don't think I'm anything special by any means, but if there was one thing I can do is to stay neutral, because I have so much respect for each one of you guys, and I know a lot of you guys personally, that I don't want to appear that there's favoritism with my wants, right? So what I did, like previous years, I dissected every single build, and I said, yo, Dr. Green Thumb, check it out, paintwork, yada, yada, yada. Check out the detail underneath the hood. Yo, Seth Scar, look at this, look at that, look at that. Oh, seat swivel, boom, boom, boom. Yo, Jeff Lozano's car, all detailed out. Look at the undercarriage, look at this and that, look at all the details. So I was the MC, so to speak, in these meetings. And I almost lost my voice because it was a lot of talking, and it was worth it because it allowed me to look at it from a different perspective, a perspective of respect, a perspective of love and passion for what all of you guys are doing for the hobby. So I know a lot of you guys are here. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for this moment for months. And in all honesty, I wish I could take 3 or 4 cars, in my honest opinion, because they're that amazing. I just don't have the room for them at the booth. Our booth is bigger this year than it's ever been. Redcat's expanding, and that's a good thing. It shows where we're at, that we're a staple, and that we're not going anywhere, and that our passion for the automotive scene and bridging the gap between RC and automobiles is a must. We're not just creators of bashers. We're not just creators of crawlers. We're not just creators of lowriders. We're wanting to offer a scale fun for everyone. Whether you're a man, woman, or child, we want you to enjoy the hobby. And that's what it's ultimately about at the end of the day. So, without further ado, oh man, I'm nervous. I'm sweating. Palms are sweaty. Knees weak. Arms are heavy. Oh, I got stains of mom's spaghetti on me too. Jeez Louise, this is crazy. All right, guys, a deciding factor of literally between first and second place was 3 points. Between third and fourth place, 1 point. Between second and third, 1 point. Between third and fourth, 4 points. It was a very, very tight voting cast. One person could have came in not knowing a single thing and said, well, I like the one Oscar said was the actual winner, the one with my cord that I added, you know? And it could have completely derailed the entire thing. But here we are. So, without further ado, guys, we've decided the winner of the 2023 SEMA Build Off is none other than Dylan Long Cho is the first winner. Honorable mentions: Seth Carranza, Jeff Lozano, Joel Esparza, Luis Luna, and Aaron Ayala. The order that you guys see there is the order in which the winners were placed. So, first place, Dylan. Second place, Seth. Third place, Jeff. Those are your top three contenders. And it was not an easy decision to make. It was a very hard one to make for the team. There was people that were spending close to an hour in our voting office where it's just them looking at the pictures to make sure that they picked the winner. Now, with that said, there's a lot of things that I can pick at on every single one of these builds that can tell you that why they shouldn't win. But there's a lot of reasons why I feel they should all win. Because we have a hauler and because we have a trailer, we're taking 2 cars with us. I know I told you we wouldn't, but we're going to do it. So, one can venture to say Jeff Lozano being third place is still a crown winner. He placed top 3. So Jeff, congratulations to you, sir, on your third win. You did an amazing job. Seth, your build was not first place. You technically did not win. But the team was so inspired by your ride and the work that you did that we feel that it's a great display to show people the work and passion of a young man like yourself. So, we're going to take Seth Carranza's car, and we're going to also have it on display as an honorable mention at the show, to show people that a young man with passion, heart, and dedication within the hobby is out there swinging for the fence and trying to make his own waves. So, Seth, congratulations. Your car will be at SEMA for 2023. Dylan Long Cho, I will be reaching out to you as well, assuming that you are okay with us having your vehicle at SEMA as well and going through the logistics, which we'll talk about. Jeff, third place, like I said, you placed. Very respectful, and only by 1 point did you not meet that. So, tight race. I'm excited. I'm happy for all of you guys. From Aaron Ayala and his amazing build that I honestly feel was completely over the top and wild as can be and deserves every bit of respect out there. So much love to Block Boys and Aaron for putting it down. Ant Dog, Dylan Long, Jeff Lozano, Jesus Martinez, Joel Esparza, Luis Luna, Luxar Sketch, Seth Carranza, and you know what? Brendan Armstrong, Carson Wyatt Dorset, Felix Delgadillo, Isaiah Padilla, Lolo16, Marco Salinas, RCDC Customs, Ricardo Mijo Broikis, Rodney Young, Teddy Westby. I salute you, homies. All of you guys did an amazing job, and you should be absolutely proud of yourself. Congratulations, Dylan Cho. You are the 2023 RC SEMA Build Off winner. Seth Kranza, I'm kidnapping your car. Just put it on display. It just is what it is. So we'll be reaching out to you guys shortly. Congratulations to you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week. I need some tacos. As I mentioned to you guys before, when you guys leave this live, you start going back in to the group, please keep in mind that people put themselves out on the line to share their builds, to share their art. And how dare any of us make them feel that their art was not worthy, or that one was worthy more than the other. They were all amazing, and if I can take all three, if I could take all 6 cars, I would, in a heartbeat. Maybe we need to do that next year. So, guys, Seth, because we are taking your car, we are going to have to give you a car. Dylan Long Cho, because we're taking your car, we're going to have to give you a car. Jeff Lozano, we're going to send you out an LRH 285 Show Builders Kit chassis, hopefully to get you started on next year's build as well. So, I know that we told you guys we'd only have 1 winner. We have 3, in essence, and more prizes to give to them. Please keep it positive on the chats. Please keep it positive in the groups. Give everyone their flowers. Everyone did an amazing job. No hate. Positivity is what's going to rule the world at the end of the day. We need to control our group by spreading positivity and love and passion for this hobby. Because if we don't, we're just going to let the cancer eat away at itself, and we're going to end up with nothing one day. So, remember what Mama always told you. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But if you can be positive, spin it around, and do something great for others to elevate the hobby and elevate those, then you're doing the right way. For myself and the entire Redcat squad, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. We are nothing without our amazing community. We hope that you guys have an amazing week ahead. As a reminder, I will not be going live next week due to some maintenance that I will be performing on the equipment. We'll be back the week after that, which will be our pre-SEMA show. So that's where we'll be at next. We're going to be at SEMA. And then after that, we're going to do the original Lowrider Super Show at Mandalay Bay in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, following SEMA. Let's make sure that I'm not missing anything here. And if you guys can do me a favor, ma'am, if you agree with any of the things that I said and you feel the same way that we should be positive in any form of light, drop your boy some tacos. My boss loves when I do that. Can you give me some tacos? Let's talk about it, So, scale fun for everyone. Keep it positive. Keep the rubber side down. You guys stay blessed. Your boy's out of here. I'm in Houston. Let's go get crazy. Let's get nutty. If you in Houston, you know a good barbecue spot, like I told you, holla at your boy, because you know I'm looking for them goods. I might have to try some barbecue tacos without ketchup. You guys stay safe. You guys stay blessed. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for all the support. Love.